Greetings and salutations. This is the voice of Loquacious of Herd, here once again to provide his blind reaction to RWBY, Season 1, Episode 6, titled The Emerald Forest, Part 1. You will doubtless be pleased to know that I have been corrected as to one of the side characters' names, Pyra with a P-Y-R and not Kira with a K-Y-R. That name, even without her armor and weapon choice, immediately makes me think Greek, more so than Norse, of course. Although perhaps the show is going with something of a cultural fusion, there is mythic overlap between the Greco-Roman and Norse pantheons, as the linguistic history behind our modern names for days of the week prove. With an eye towards the Greco-Roman, I'm now trying to figure out which of the Achaeans might be a basis for Pyra's character. Hopefully they're not directly basing her off King Pyrrhus of Epirus. Otherwise, from what I recall of Plutarch, we may have to lament her victories. Perhaps Pyra is supposed to be inspired by some other Hellenic figure? Although at the moment her personality doesn't seem to be resonating well with any of the more commonly known heroes or divinities. At least not with any of the ones I can recall out of either the Iliad or the Odyssey. Simply put, thus far she seems a bit too nice and modest and apologetic for most of the heavy hitters under either Agamemnon or Pyrrham. Hopefully, the more I see of her, the more solidly I can identify her mythic origin. Given that they've paired her with Jeanne d'Arc, I more than half suspect she may be a gender-swapped so-and-so from the Trojan War. But now, without further ado, ladies, gentlemen, and those who have yet to make up their minds, let us see what RWBY Season 1, Episode 6 has in store for me as we continue our story, Once Upon a Time. The intro as always. Here we have our villains, our heroes. Interesting statue in that background. What's up with that? I imagine the reference at some point to that. And here we are, into the woods. And yes, that was a Sondheim reference on my part.
Hello? Is anyone out there? Hello? I'm getting bored here.
Bored, you say?
Is someone there? RWBY, is that you?
Nope. Wait a minute. 2.
You guys wouldn't happen to have seen a girl in a red hood, would you? You could just say no.
Oh my goodness.
Jeez, you two couldn't hit the broadside of a... You...
Mm-hmm.
You monster!
Aha! Alrighty, Goldilocks. Kill Mama and Papa there. They're giving you an impromptu challenge.
What? You want some too?
Oh. Too hard, too soft. Where's the bear that's just right?
I could have taken him.
Now these things look more like wolves.
Remember your training, Weiss. Head up, shoulders back, right foot forward. Not that forward. Slow your breathing, wait for the right time to strike, and... now! Gotcha!
Well. Those two are a disaster.
Hey, watch it! Excuse me, you attacked out of turn. I could have killed you. You'll have to try a lot harder than that.
Oh, and there's a big one. It's the big bad wolf. I don't think that will end well for him.
We have to go.
Yes, you have started a deforestation project. The fire looks like it's spreading.
What was that? That should have been easy. Well, perhaps if you had exercised even the slightest amount of caution with the placement of your strikes, I wouldn't have set the forest on fire. What's that supposed to mean? I'm just surprised that someone that talks so much would communicate so little during an encounter.
Well, I'm sorry that you need my help to win a fight.
I'm just
Ooh.
fine on my own.
Well, congratulations on being the strongest child to sneak your way into Beacon. Bravo.
Ouch! I'm thinking the Wizard of Oz may have made a mistake by saying that they could... Wait a minute, the Black Feather? Anyway, by saying they could destroy whatever they want. Unless they're wanting the forest gotten rid of.
Did you hear that?
Gunfire. It seems some of our comrades have encountered the enemy.
Indeed.
Jean! I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's okay. Just a scratch.
Why didn't you activate your aura?
Huh?
Your aura.
Gesundheit.
Jean, do you know what aura is?
Obviously not.
Of course I do. Do you know what aura is?
Aura is the manifestation of our soul. It bears our burdens and shields our hearts.
Interesting.
Have you ever felt like you were being watched without knowing that someone was there?
Yeah.
Oh, snake.
With practice, our aura can be our shield. Everyone has it, even animals.
What about monsters?
No, the monsters we fight lack a soul. They are creatures of grim,
Interesting.
the manifestation of anonymity.
Yay, world building.
They are the darkness, and we are the light.
Right. That's why we fight them.
It's not about why, it's about knowing. Understanding both dark and light helps us manifest our aura. Everyone has some of both.
An amethyst bana. Excellent. Go Gadget 2 is Nikki.
By bearing your soul outward as a force, you can deflect harm. All of our tools and equipment are conduits for aura. You project yourself and your soul when fighting.
No! It's like a force field!
Yes, if you want to look at it that way.
Aegis. It's an Aegis. Oh, Hurricane Snake. Ow. Ow.
Now, close your eyes and concentrate.
Okay.
For it is in passing that we achieve immortality. Through this, we become a paragon of virtue and glory to rise above all. Infinite in distance and unbound by death, I release your soul, and by my shoulder protect thee.
Pyrrha?
It's all right. I used my aura to unlock yours, but
Okay.
the energy that protects you now is your own. You have a lot of it.
Interesting.
Wow.
And good job to you, sir.
I still don't think that's what a sloth sounds like.
Ah, that was adorable. Oh, good. I'll have to go back to the credits. Get the proper spellings of some things. Well, some more world building. Interesting bit with the aura there. Liked the character interactions, and pleased to see one more mythological beastie dropped in the middle of that, an Amphisbana. And of course, they had Yang fighting bears. That amuses me far more than it should. Although I'm wondering where the little one is now, the one that's just right. Ah, well. We shall perhaps find out in the second part of this. Who knows? Well, you all probably do, and I shortly will. So, until then, remember, gentle viewers, y'all are awesome. Stay awesome.